Hello FutureMakers, welcome to TeacherPreneur. A real teacher builds on connections rather than corrections. As a teacher in the classroom, it's really important to build connection first so that the teaching and learning process is more effective. Building positive relations with your students has many benefits. It will help them achieve more. It will help you manage the classroom more effectively. When a student knows that you are concerned about him, then he will be excited to come to your class and learn from you. And this builds a strong foundation of a teacher-student relationship. But I understand that not all teachers are great at this. We cater to different age groups and building connections with them might seem a bit difficult. But you don't have to worry, because in today's video, TeacherPreneur is going to tell you how to build strong relationships with your students. All the tips mentioned in today's video are value packed, and you have to watch the whole video to understand which tip will be useful for you to build a positive and a strong relationship with your students. So make sure you watch the whole video and do let us know which one did you like the most. Now without any further ado, let's get started. The first and the foremost tip is to greet your children every day. A small good morning or good afternoon goes a long way. Your one smile can make a child's day. Imagine as a teacher, if you are having a bad day and if a student comes to you and greets you with a big smile and says, "Good morning, teacher," you know that makes your day, right? It will do the same for your students as well. If you want to be more creative as a teacher, you could also hang a poster outside your classroom and have different options to greet your students. Let them stand in a line, and you could have options like hug, high five, bro fist, etc. The second thing that you need to keep in your mind is to show interest in their interest. पढ़ाई तो सभी को एक जैसी करनी है, but their hobbies and interests are unique to each and every child. Not all children might be great at academics. Some may be good at maths, some may be good at language, and some may be great at sports. Everybody has their own strength and they develop it in their own manner. That particular strength gives confidence to the student, and if you appreciate it as a teacher, they will form an instant connection with you. Once you appreciate the strength of students, you could bring them up in the classroom openly, or you could also cheer them up personally. We adults also love appreciation so much. Imagine what appreciation can do to your kids. So make sure you appreciate the good in your children to form a connection with them. The third tip that will help you create positive relationship with your students is to remember their names. Remember those times when you were a student and teachers used to address like last bench, stand up, red t-shirt, stand up, the girl with the hairband, please answer this. This puts you off. But imagine in the same scenario, if you remembered the names of your students, it will make them feel very special. For example, Rita, please answer. Harsh, can you tell me what is the answer? Abhay, can you read this for me? Your name is the only way people recognize you, and if you use it to build a connection, there will be nothing like it. If you are struggling to remember the names of your students, then refer to this video on how to remember names. The tips discussed in this video will definitely help you to remember most of the names of your students, and it will be easier for you to build a positive relationship. Do watch it once you finish watching this video. The link will be in the I button and in the description box. Another thing that you must do as a teacher is to listen to your students. The most important part of communication is listening. As teachers, we feel that we are the authoritative figure and students are supposed to listen to us. But it could be the other way around too. Encourage your students to share their thoughts and ideas with you or with everyone in the classroom. This will make them feel important, and it will send a message to them that their opinion matters. And their expression will help you understand the kind of personality or the thought process that they have. So make sure you give them enough chances to express themselves. The fifth point is storytelling. Storytelling is one of the short strengths that helps to connect. Adults or children love stories. With stories, it is easier and simple for the students to send and receive information. You could break down complex values in simple stories to tell them in a unique way, and trust me, the children will gain better from this. In fact, sharing your own personal story will also help them connect with you, and they will respect you more. Most importantly, if you're dealing with teenagers, tell them that you were also once a teenager and you also made the mistakes that they are making. So they should listen to you because you have more experience of being wrong. Not every teacher uses this approach. So if you use this approach, they will instantly love you. And if they love you, you know they'll listen to you better. One more tip to build a good relationship with students is to have a great relationship with the parents. Understand that if a parent likes you, subconsciously the child will like you too. Because at home, the parents will be saying positive things about you that will reinforce the child that you are a great person and they would love to connect to you and listen from you. On the other hand, if the parent only does not respect you or says bad things about you, the child is bound to not respect you at all. This might be the homework, but uska effect will be seen in the classwork. If you are struggling to deal with parents, then make sure you watch this video. It will be really helpful. The next tip that I've personally experienced is that if you attend after school activities or personal events of the students, they like you even more. When the conversations between you and the student goes beyond the classroom, your relationship will also go beyond that particular year. As a teacher, you might deal with the student only for 1 year, but they will remember you forever. When the students are doing karate or any extracurricular activities after the school, make sure you pass from there and see what they are doing. You need not strike a conversation then, but you can mention this later and it will help the student feel important. I used to make it a point that once my teaching work is over, I used to pass through the playground to exit the school. In this way, I could overall see which students are doing what activity, and then whenever possible, I could bring that up in the conversation. The students really liked this because I made an effort to build a relationship with them. Also, I had a student, Priyanka, who was great at classical music. She invited me for one of her classical singing events and I tried to be present over there. Not only did I feel proud for her, but I thoroughly enjoyed the evening. It was entertainment plus connection, plus the way she sings was amazing. She might not be my student now, but I still appreciate her singing. And Priyanka, if you're watching this, you sing really well and keep going in the direction of your dreams, but do not forget your hobby. As a teacher, हम बहुत बार ये गलती करते हैं that we are in the superior position, but understand that you cannot be right all the time. कभी कभी आपसे भी गलती हो सकती है because at the end of the day you are a human too. In case you made a mistake or something did not work out that particular day, or if you are having a bad day or your health is not well, communicate this to your students. Maintain transparency and listen to them. Spend more time with them one-on-one and make them a part of your family. It's not always necessary to be the superior person. Sometimes you could take a step down, come to their level and have real conversations. Spending one-to-one time with them and understanding what they are going through will tell you a lot about why they are behaving in a particular manner. And once you know the why, how becomes very easy. Lastly, make sure that the sitting arrangement is such that each and every child gets to mingle with everyone in the classroom. If they have positive relationship amongst themselves, they will have a positive relationship with you as well. If you are not in charge of the sitting arrangement, then make sure you group them effectively. The kids should not be limited to their own friend circle, but they should be open to doing an activity with anybody in the classroom. If you want to know innovative ways of grouping your students, then make sure you watch this video because it has amazing tips. And the most important thing, wear a smile on your face when you enter the class or even outside the classroom. Your smile can send a wave of positivity to your kids and they might be having a bad day, but your smile might change it. So that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching the whole video. At the end, I would only like to tell you that teaching is the highest form of understanding. Once you understand your kids well, it will help you in behavior management and classroom management. It's like half of your job will already be done because they love you. And then you just have to go ahead and teach. If you like today's video, do hit the like button. Comment and tell us which was your favorite tip in today's video. Share this video with your teacher friends and family and subscribe to TeacherPreneur and press that bell icon to be a part of the FutureMakers family. See you soon.